So this video, excuse me, is for writing numbers from scientific notation to standard form, and really our focus here is those small numbers. So if I see the number 4.7 times 10 to the negative 4, I know it's going to be a small microscopic number because of the negative exponent, because I know that multiplying by powers of negative 10 make a number smaller. I'm sorry, 10 to the power of a negative exponent makes a number smaller. So for example, we said in the last video that 10 to the negative 1 was the same as 1/10, which multiplying by 1/10 is the same as dividing by 10. So if we take the number 4.7 and we multiply it times 10 to the negative 1, we get 0.47. If we take the number 4.7 and multiply it by 10 to the negative 2, we get 0.047. If we take the number 4.7, multiply it by 10 to the negative 3, we get 0.0047. And if we take the number 4.7 and multiply it by 10 to the negative 4th, we get that number there back to the original. So this is just the work that you can do to see how we can get from this number here to the final answer, which is right here. Okay, so remember we talked about how that negative 4 is the place values because of our base 10 number system. So additionally, if I took 4.7 and multiplied it by 10 to the negative 4th, I could focus simply on my place value. So because it's negative, I know it will be a small number, 1, 2, 3, 4 place values smaller. All of these place values need holders there, which we use zeros to have no value for those. So therefore, you get back to 0.00047 or 47 10,000ths. Okay, either way, this is so you can see how we can get there. Here is a shortcut that I like to use. Let's do one more to show you here. In this case, we'll take 5.203 times 10 to the negative 7th power. So this number again, because of the negative exponent, is going to be a very, very small number. When I go to write this out, I'm going to start with my mantissa of 5.203, and then I'm going to count 7 place values backwards, smaller, so because of the negative exponents there, dividing by tens or multiplying by 1/10, and that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is my new decimal place. Need placeholders for those. So therefore, 5.203 times 10 to the negative 7th power is that number there. Let me write it out for you. Woo, that's a tiny number.